The Smith family used to have jobs in the house like everybody else, but one day all that changed.
2.5 years ago, we were working high-stress jobs, and it got to the point where we were so stressed out that our family was falling apart.
Andre decided they would give up their jobs, sell their house, get rid of all their possessions, and buy a bus.
I pushed the family into going traveling because that's what I wanted to do.
I was sad, angry, surprised. Ditto.
Now they travel the country surviving on their savings and living together 24/7 in 280 square feet of space.
It's very important in a space like this to be organized. Once things get cluttered, you start feeling overwhelmed and closed in. We have one drawer each that we keep our clothes in.
You don't have privacy at all. Everyone knows what's going on. It's just one long hallway. You can see everything.
Girls, you want to wash up for dinner? There is no junk food in the house. There is no sodas. I cook all the meals.
Healthy stuff like pears,
Lentils. The one thing I don't like, lentils.
Chickpeas.
Lynn and Andre believe being together 24/7 is the best way to raise Talia and Jillian, as opposed to having working parents.
The husbands are completely uninvolved. It's like, have the kids, leave them with the wife, go to work, and just come home to say hi, and that's it. I think the kids do miss their friends.
I do wish I was part of things like a dance club or a soccer club or a science club or something.
But for us, it's more important that we are their social life.
One of the reasons for hitting the road was to keep the girls out of school.
We didn't want them to have all this influence with the sex and the drugs. There is a lesson in everything that I do. For example, if I need to charge the air conditioning system, there is a lesson there about gases.
Sometimes I don't think that we're learning a lot.
I think that engine is about as big as the one we got in the bus.
And to supplement their extensive knowledge of the bus, the girls get to tour museums and sites of local interest on a trip that may never end.
Originally, it was for 1 year, but I think we might end up continuing indefinitely.
But now, Lynn is about to abandon her family and bus to exchange lives with a woman she's never met, currently 600 miles away. Welcome to Indiana. The Pikes run a funeral home and pet crematorium.
Rick usually handles about 2,000 remains a year.
I am a funeral director and have been for almost 20 years. I can honestly say that I 110% love my work.
We have a pet bereavement service, so we take care of your pets when they go to heaven. Pet bereavement service, this is Michelle Pyke. Is Archie a large pet? A Saint Bernard.
But the most important thing to Michelle is to be the best fun-loving mom to her boys.
My whole dream come true was to be a mommy and be a wife.
She feels kids come first, and Bradley, 14, Hunter, 11, and Oakley, 4, should enjoy a normal world of school friends and social activities.
If you don't let your kids develop relationships outside of you, you're just cheating your kids.
Spending all her time with the kids leaves no time for organizing the home.
The worst thing about me is I'm a clutter bag, and Rick is a neatnik.
Rick is also a workaholic who would rather spend time hanging with the dead than with the living.
The funeral business is something that's very unpredictable, and when duty calls, that does become your first priority.
The most annoying thing about Rick, I'd have to say, would be that he works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I mean, we miss him. We want him to come home.